Good morning, Redonda here. Just wanted to come on here and show you how I do my eye makeup. I know that it's not hair related, but it is beauty related. So I just wanted to give you some tips and tricks on how I do my eyes. So first and foremost, I have a couple of different pieces of equipment that you'll need. At least one eyebrow brush, if not two. I use one for darker colors and then the other for lighter colors so that I don't have to worry about the colors mixing where I don't want them to. And the other one that I'm going to use today is this eyeliner angle brush. So those are the three brushes that I'm going to use today. With regards to colors, I'm going to do a neutral eye, so daytime makeup, but I want to keep my neutral colors just because of what I'm wearing for work today. I wanted to keep my colors sort of in the browns, neutrals, maybe a hint of gold. We'll see how I feel. And then that way I can go all day with it. So a couple of the palettes that I'm going to use is, this one is from Japanesque. This is their Lost in Tahiti eyeshadows. So you can see those. And then this will be one, it's my Tarte palette that I will use for a little extra shimmer. And then my highlight, this is my go-to. I use this one almost all the time. It's really gonna be sad when I run out of it. And then also I use an eye primer. So this will go on before we put any eyeshadow on. I use a couple of different brands. The Ulta one works really well. So if that's what's in your budget, go for it. I have, I want to say 4 of their colors: nude, champagne, I think there's a rose gold, and then there's one other one. Honestly, if you don't want any shimmer at all, that you have to worry about, the nude is my go-to. And then last but not least, my eyeliner gel is this color. It's kind of like a greenish brown. It's called Tahitian Pearl. So I'm gonna use that one. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start off, I'm dropping my brushes. I'm gonna start off with my eye matte primer. I just use my fingers. It makes it so easy. And you're just gonna kind of dab it. And I'll do one eye, and then afterwards I'll show you the other one. So I'll walk you through on this side, and then I'll do the same on the other. Okay, so that's my primer. After that, you're gonna let that dry, which it dries really quick, so you shouldn't have to worry too much about it. And then I'm gonna go to my Tahitian palette, and I'm actually gonna pick this brown one right here. You can pick whatever color you want for your daytime eyes. I just like to keep some a little bit more dramatic because I know by the end a lot of it will end up fading out. So you see I'm using my one brush for my dark color, and I start blending it in and just blending out so that it's not crazy dramatic. And like I said, even if you are a tiny bit heavy-handed, you're gonna end up blending it out with lighter colors anyways, so you should be fine. I'm gonna check this in my regular mirror. Okay, so that's my first eye. So you can see when I back up, you can see a nice shadowing. That's what we want. So if you feel like you're too high up into your eyebrow bone or even to your eyebrow, try and go a little bit lower. Basically, you want to focus on this crease area, and then you're gonna blend it out up here, okay? My next color is gonna be You know, I think I'm gonna go with sand and coral, and then I might go with a little bit of the sand afterwards. So coral first and then possibly the sand. Now, if you don't have two eyeshadow brushes, that's totally okay. You can wipe the one off that you were using and reuse it. That's actually what I usually do at home. I wipe it off and I use it again. See how that faded in really, really nicely? Check it one more time over here. Sorry, sometimes the camera distorts things a little bit. So that is the corner part of my eye. So you see how we have a dark going into the light, almost like an ombre look? That's what we want. That kind of starts out with your smoky eye. Now I'm just gonna add a little bit of shimmer. So I'm gonna use that sand color I was showing you. Now for me personally, I'm gonna bring it all the way over, because these aren't like super shimmery colors that I have to worry about looking shiny throughout the day. It just adds like a really nice little iridescent look to it, which I like. So you see how it's still going from light to dark, but you fade it out a lot. So if you were to cut my face in half, it's like a really nice neutral daytime eye, okay? And if you get a little bit in the corner, kind of up here, I got a little bit there, you can just rub that away. It's no big deal. I didn't do any face makeup yet. I always try to do my eyes first and then my face makeup, unless it's gonna be like super light. But if I'm dealing with dark colors, I just don't want any of that excess falling on my face if I have my face makeup done. So we're done with that. Now we're gonna go here and use my highlight. It's called Ambitious, but I'm not sure if it's one that you can buy solo or not. I've yet to find that out. But that one's by Tarte, and it's a really nice neutral colored highlight. And I'm just gonna do it right up here. So I'm gonna put this in my eyebrow. Sorry, not in my eyebrow, but on the brow line. And I'm gonna fade everything in, because I'm not into a solid line where it cuts off. I like to have a super faded line. However, if you like to have a solid line up there with your color, by all means go for it. You just will have to be a little bit more precise in where that color goes. So see, like you can see I have a tiny line, but it's not dramatic. Obviously I'm super close right now, so you can see everything, but if I'm far away, you can't see that line, and that's what we want. So I'm gonna just fade it in a tiny bit more. Circles are great because that helps to smudge out anything solid. Perfect. Okay, last but not least, to finish this eye, I take my little angle brush, and you can use whatever eyebrow or eyeliner gel you want. I just happen to have this one, and so that's what we use today. And you're gonna close. And what I do is dab and pull. See how it's coming along. One of my tricks too, and I don't know if it's a myth, but I slightly believe it, is try not to pull from the corner of your eyes. So we all usually do our eyeliner like this, but I don't know, like I said, I don't know if it's a myth, but I've heard that you can get crow's feet worse that way. So, like I said, I don't know if it's true or not, but anytime you usually stretch skin over a period of time, like it could stay that way. So, you know, we're just gonna go with it. So what I do instead is I take my eyebrow and I pull up. And you're still gonna have a decent line. And then you can just tweak it accordingly. So much better. So now I'm going to do the other side. I'm going to tweak this first. Perfect. And then afterwards I would put mascara on. But otherwise, that's what I do for my eyes. I'm going to do the other side really quick and then I'll let you see them both. Like I said, if you have any questions, you can drop them below. But like I said, a couple of things. You really only need 2 to 3 brushes. You need a dark color, a mid color, and a light color at the very minimum. If you want to, you can go a little bit more extravagant. You can do a little shimmer. You can do a shimmery highlight, which if you want to see something like that, you can drop that below too, and then I'll work on a video for that for you as well. And then, like I said, all you really have to do afterwards is add a little mascara and you are good to go with your eyes. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Look for many more. I'm gonna start doing more of a makeup series. So give me some comments, ideas, things that you'd like to see, and I will get started on them. Have a great day. Bye.